Welcome back. In this video we will discuss about returning a pair of a boolean value and the contents of a file. The boolean value indicates whether an error has occurred or not. This is very similar to a previous approach where we use the boolean to indicate the error. The difference is that we now also return the contents of the file as part of the return value. As a result, we do not need to pass them as a parameter, and therefore we can handle the payload as a constant. On the other hand, the other drawbacks remain. We cannot distinguish between different errors, and there is nothing stopping the caller from erroneously accessing the contents of the file. Here's an example of how to use pairs to report errors. If there is an error, we return a pair with false as the first element. The second element should not matter, and we can return an empty string. On the caller side, we check if the first element of the pair is false, and if so, handle the error. As you can see, nothing stops us from accidentally accessing the contents of the file, even if an error has occurred. In this part, we looked at returning a pair of a boolean value and the contents of a file. The boolean value indicates whether an error has occurred or not. This approach allows us to return the contents of the file as part of the return value and handle them as a constant. At the same time, we cannot distinguish between different errors, and we do not have a foolproof way to avoid misuse.